Let me tell you a story. One of the most profound things that happened to me in 2024 was attending a tech conference in Lagos. Now, there was the panel session, and one of the speakers caught my attention immediately. Dude was very young. I mean, very young. I don't think he was up to 22 years at the time. Yet, this guy was doing extremely well for himself financially. I'm talking hundreds of millions of naira. He was already working with one of the big global tech companies as a developer. And because I know there is always a story behind the glory, I leaned in. So when it was his turn to speak, he shared his story. He started learning computers at age 13 or so, not because it was trendy at the time and not because it was easy. He was obsessed. He said he had an insane obsession with computers. So he kept learning year in and year out. At some point, he gained admission to study a completely different course, history, I think, but eventually he dropped out of school. Of course, because he knew exactly what he wanted and he went for it. He chose obsession over comfort. Now, before this dude had any degrees, before any titles, before society approved of his journey, he was already winning. Now, it doesn't matter where you are right now. It doesn't matter how slow things feel or how late you think you are. My point is, what will take you from where you are to where you want to be is not wishes or declarations. It is madness. I'm talking a kind of obsession that doesn't wait to be encouraged or patted at the back. And this applies to everything. Whether you are called to tech, to fashion, to business, to Christian ministry, look at the apostles, for example. Look at the work they put into the gospel, the sacrifice, the discipline, the rigor, the miles covered. See, life is not just flex. You cannot put in the same effort as everyone else and expect different results. You cannot spend the same hours and pray for uncommon outcomes. You see, gold is not on the surface. You have to dig. And digging takes time, rigor, it takes sacrifice. If you say you want to become a developer in the next 6 months, for example, it is possible. But what extra mile are you willing to go? What distractions are you willing to kill? You don't become exceptional by accident. You decide, then you execute. Nobody is going to babysit you, darling. Let that frustration become your fuel. Decide what you want to become in the next 3, 6, or 9 months. Then roll up your sleeves and do the damn work, starting now. Now, okay?